Hello viewers, welcome to our first Warzone update. This is just a quick little video to let you know what's going on due to some of the changes in Warhammer that are being a new addition and all, and how we're going to respond to that and how you can expect the channel to look like in the upcoming weeks as we make a transition to 8th edition. And we also just wanted to take the time to share with you some stuff that we've been working on in the backgrounds and stuff to look forward to in Australise and overall across our entire channel as we continue to try and find the time to make not just Warzone Australise videos but other battle reports. So first thing I'm going to talk about, because Warzone Australise is the main focal point of our channel, is the Warzone Australise narrative campaign. Currently, Warzone Australise narrative campaign, we've just put out the 12th episode, and we record Australise several weeks in advance so that we always have something to put out. So currently we've filmed up to day 16. Now, because of this and the release of 8th edition, 8th edition was released today as this was recorded, and we've picked up our copy of Dark Imperium today as well. We've decided to change over Australise into 8th edition. Now, there's a couple of reasons for this. The first reason is very much because we got our hands early on some leaked materials and some 8th edition books, and have been testing it out for the past week or two, and we love it. We love 8th edition, we love how it plays, and we're very excited to see Australise in the narrative campaign, and we think the new rules are really going to help make it even awesomer. So, all days from day 17 on to the end of the campaign, which is day 33, will be in 8th edition. Now, for anyone who takes the resources off the blogs, such as the stat tables, the character tables, the character progressions, the character deaths, the mission rules that we publish, in case anyone ever wants to give the scenarios we're doing a try, those will also, all of them, will slowly be amended to 8th edition. We don't really take good care of the blog, we update it pretty infrequently, but we are slowly getting there. The blog is right at the bottom of the list of things to do when it comes to production, but rest assured there will be 8th edition rework going up there as well, reflecting how we've changed the campaign to fit into 8th edition, including the upgrades, as well as things like character deaths and mission special rules. And we're also, Australise is not the only campaign we're plotting. We are plotting that after Australise is finished, we will do more campaigns, when we'll do battle reports pretty infrequently. Normally we do them when tournaments are approaching, that one or two of us are going to. So, yeah, so battle reports is a bit more random. But they will also all now be in 8th edition. Basically, we're making a complete transfer to 8th edition from day 17 onwards. Now, finally, moving on, because it's a bit of a waste to simply have a whole video dedicated to telling that we're just going to move to 8th edition from day 17 onwards, we're also going to just show off to you a couple of things we're working on in the future. So, mostly these include upcoming models that we've been working on, and all sorts of things. So, as you can see, this is just a picture of us been field testing 8th edition, doing a little bit of that. We plan on playing a little bit with it more, and we'll bring you some 8th edition battle reports in the future. We have things such as Malanthropes in development that we're going to be using in campaign. So we've got our hands on some Forge World stuff that we're slowly building up. We have the vast majority of our Tyranids painted. We're getting some more AdMech stuff in with some Onagas and hopefully a Battle Force within the next couple months to field more AdMech in our campaigns and to do some battle reports with them. Recently, we've decided to start collecting demons. We really didn't own any other demons except for one character that has never been used in campaign or in any miniature game whatsoever. And what we've decided to do, T has decided that he's going to start collecting demons, And so you can see here an example. He's already got his hands on his Lord of Change, and that's coming along beautifully. He's got a whole plan for Chaos Undivided with the exception of Nurgle, because I'm doing Death Guard. We've also gotten our hands on some other bigger models. Mostly we're working on our bigger models to bring them into the campaign, as well as other models that can change our army builds up for more interesting battles. These include things like different Baneblade variants, including the Stormlord and the Hellhammer, which we've gone and gotten. We've got our hands on a big Tyranid Nasty for the campaign. He's big, he's beautiful, he's painted, he's ready to go. He'll be appearing very soon, as a matter of fact. But he will technically appear in 8th edition. So he might simply have to wait and get pushed back until 8th edition Index Tyranids rules for the Barbed Hyrule. So we're going to see, but we did plan on bringing him to you really soon with 7th edition, in a really big battle report that was coming up after day 16. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. T loves his Tau. He's a little disappointed with 8th edition, but that's a story for another time when it comes to that, when it comes to his thoughts on Tau. But we are still getting in stuff for things like Tau, including more Forge World. We've got a Barracuda that we've just built up. The Tau are coming to Australis, as a matter of fact, and they'll be joining us in 8th edition. You won't see them in 7th edition and Australis at all yet, but we had planned for them to appear, and they still will. We've recently just finished painting all of our Triumvirates up. We've had the Triumvirates for a while, but due to some things, it took us a while to move them, and then we haven't actually fielded them in any actual battle reports. We haven't done any standard battle reports, we haven't done any narrative campaigns where it would be appropriate to field them. But as you can see, we've got the entire Triumvirate of the Imperium all painted up. Saint Celestine, Call, Greyfax. Greyfax was only just finished. And then we have the Eldar Triumvirate that was released. We've got them all fully painted up now. They're ready to go. You won't see them outside of anything but a standard battle report, just for future, but we do plan on having some battle reports with them. They were originally 7th battle reports, but 8th edition is pretty much going to take the priority as we go full on into that. We've got our hands on the new Primaris Marines and the new Death Guard. You'll see the new Death Guard upcoming in the campaign very, 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 very quickly. The Primaris Marines you won't see at all in Australis. Primaris Marines will not appear in Australis because Australis is set before the fall of the Cadian Gate. And that's pretty much all the models we've been working on. We're always working on scenery, always trying to get our hands on new scenery. And that's what's coming up. So look forward to those developments, seeing those models, seeing some new battle reports, seeing a lot more interesting battle reports, and seeing how overall the campaign looks in 8th edition. We will put up the entirety of what the 7th edition Australis campaign involves from beginning to end, but we'll also simultaneously put up, once again, the same thing, but for 8th edition, so that you could play it in either one if you wanted to, and to understand the rules that we were using and how they've been translated across. So overall, thank you for watching. This has been your Warzone update, and stay tuned for release of the next episode of Warzone Australis.